speaking of billionaire status, you may have noticed that Elon Musk isn't the only one being more vocal on Twitter. We've obviously seen Jeff Bezos weighing in, giving his hot takes on his response to President Biden, talking about the relationship between inflation and putting more taxes on the wealthy. And that's prompted one writer to ask, hey, is this political involvement about Jeff Bezos potentially running for office? Shauna, what do you think?
No, it'll be interesting. I don't know whether or not. I think a lot of these, whenever former CEOs, or whenever they step down, whenever they take in the chairmanship role, I think there's lots of questions out there about what their aspirations could be. Sounds similar to what the talk that it happened with Howard Schultz, Bob Iger when he stepped down from Disney, Jamie Dimon still at JP Morgan, but lots of talk about whether or not he would run for president. I don't think we can count anything out. I think that's safe to say after President Trump, but I don't know if he's going to be in the White House. What do you think?
Yes, I do think he's going to make a run for it. Here's the thing. We don't know much about Jeff Bezos' politics. We know that if you read the tea leaves, he sounds like a fiscal conservative. He sounds like a social libertarian. And guess what? That is the largest political party in the country by a mile. The middle. The independents, that is the biggest party, and it ain't close. And maybe that's what he wants to do here. I've always said the only one that can pull this off is someone that can self-finance, someone that can break all the rules. They don't have to rely on the far right or the far left. Maybe Jeff Bezos is that guy. Look, I don't think anyone wants, and I'm not going to get into Trump versus Biden, but I don't think anyone wants an 82-year-old Joe Biden running against a 78-year-old Donald Trump who just had a riot at the Capitol. I think someone like a Mark Cuban or a Jeff Bezos or The Rock is going to come off the sideline and take a shot at it.
We'll see. We'll see whether or not he's able to shake things up.
How did I know you were going to bring The Rock back into this? Somehow you always manage to
That's
get
who he wants.
I do want to vote for The Rock. I do. You're right. It's a problem.
The Rock and Mark Cuban. That's who's on Dave's ticket.
Although I texted a close friend of Mark Cuban's just an hour ago, and he said, nope,
he's
no
not
way.
doing it?
So
what if he would do vice president?
I'll keep my hopes up for a businessman to run down the center.